What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting ready for an interview. So I figured we could do like a quick little get ready with me. I'm gonna do a very basic face, not too much over the top. Obviously it's an interview, so you want to look presentable, but you don't want to do the most. At least I don't want to do the most. And I figured, why not film? We are gonna start with brows. Let's catch up on life because life has been great lately. It's been a little crazy, but it's been great at the same time. It is August 15th. I had a great weekend. I went to the Bad Bunny concert on Friday. I chilled out by the pool on Saturday with some of my friends, kind of just like a recovery from the concert. And then Sunday, I went to go pick up my dog since she was at my dad's house from when I was on vacation. Since this is gonna be like a chit chat, get ready with me, let's start from the beginning. Let's go way back. But let me finish this brow. I cannot talk and do my brows. Summer has been interesting. I feel like I haven't updated you all since I got fired. I'm starting with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, of course. But I feel like I haven't caught you guys all up since I got fired and my vlog before going to St. Lucia. But St. Lucia was a dream. I need to do a video on staying there, what to do, things like that. So stay tuned for that coming up. I've been meaning to do it, but just life has been very busy. I thought unemployed life was gonna be slow, relaxing, and it has been the opposite of that, but I'm not mad at it at all. Once I got back from St. Lucia, came home, and then it was my birthday celebration. I ended up not being able to do an actual party, so I just went out to this lounge with some of my friends and went to a strip club after, which was a lot of fun. Last week I went to Jamaica, and I was in Jamaica with my boyfriend's family. I'm gonna start my foundation. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. I want to say this is too light for me, but you might not be able to tell in this lighting, so yeah, in this lighting, it actually is a perfect fit. Yeah, I went to Jamaica with Ty's family. It was Independence Weekend, which was really fun. I normally go to Jamaica during Independence Weekend, but with my friends, and we stay in other areas of the country, whether it's I'll fly into Kingston, then we'll go to Ocho Rios, and we'll stay over there. Yeah, you can kind of see it's too light for my forehead. And we were there for 4 days. So his family was there for the full week, but because we were in St. Lucia, we kind of did a half and half trip. So we did half in St. Lucia and then half in Jamaica with them, which in the end ended up working out. A week in either location would have been way too long for me. I would have been over it for sure. When I got back from Jamaica last Wednesday, I had a bunch of interviews. I already didn't get one of the positions, which I'm okay about. It wasn't one that I was super duper excited for regardless, but we keep pushing on. The interview that I'm supposed to have today is one that I'm really looking forward to. This is my first week since being unemployed that I actually don't have things to do. I am going to Puerto Rico next week. This is the Rare Beauty blush, by the way, in the color Joy. This is the best blush I've ever used. It's definitely one of the best liquid blushes I've ever used. But it just blends out so nicely. But yeah, I am going to Puerto Rico with my mom at the end of August. So my mom is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, and she didn't really grow up knowing her family in Puerto Rico. She met her brother eventually, but as far as anyone else, she hasn't met them, and I've never met any of my Puerto Rican family. And so I was talking to her, and she was talking about wanting to go out there and meet some of them. And I had told her, I was well, if you need someone to come with you, now's the time for me to go while I'm unemployed and I don't have to request off of work and those things. So we ended up finding a good deal, a good flight, booked the hotel. So we're gonna go there for 4-ish days, I think. So overall, it's been a very active summer. St. Lucia, Jamaica, Bad Bunny, now Puerto Rico. And I'm looking forward to not really having plans this week. It takes a lot to tire out a Leo, especially during Leo season, but I'm tired. Also, by the way, I'm using this blush before I use my concealer. I don't know why I've been doing that, but I have. So besides the interview that I have today, I have like one opportunity that's currently like in discussion. I haven't been having a ton of interviews like I thought I would. I feel like during COVID, the job market was just crazy in a really good way. I switched jobs twice. Yeah, I doubled my salary during COVID. So I left one company, went somewhere else for a year, and then I went somewhere else after that, and I was able to really like increase my salary, which was great. But now, not that like companies aren't paying that anymore, but you know, obviously me being part of a layoff, a lot of tech companies are laying off their workers. Even though there's positions out there, I'm just not seeing positions that like I am excited about. The world of social media management is also very interesting because you find people that are like, oh, we're hiring a social media manager and it'll be like $55,000. I'm like, well, what can I do with that, Miami? Not much, I'll tell you that. And then just like the titles in the social media space are interesting. Like for example, I was a senior social media manager, pause. I am using Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the color 4N. So yeah, I was a senior social media manager, and you can be a senior position without ever having been someone's like immediate manager. So then it's like, okay, well, if my next role is director and I still have never been someone's actual manager, and now I gotta go and like manage people, it's like, where's that middle ground, you know? So yeah, I just feel like the job market hasn't been what it was during that time, and that's okay. And on one hand, I'm very like a confident person, and I'm very like trusting in just the process. I know that the right thing is gonna come for me. I genuinely feel that. But it doesn't change when you're just not feeling like, okay, I've applied to like 20 places and I've only had like 3 conversations. You know, like that doesn't make you feel good at all. I'm doing what I can control, right? I'm applying to places. I am still making content as an influencer. I'm putting myself out there, doing what I can, and that's honestly all that you can do. The interview, however, that I have today is something that I'm really excited for because it's in a different industry. It would still be social media, but it's just not in the tech industry, which is what I've been doing for the past 7 years. And I think that's really exciting. Working in tech is great, right? Like I was gonna say very stable, but what does that say when there's tons of layoffs happening in tech right now? I would say normally it is very stable. The pay is great. Usually find companies that have like really great benefits and all of that. But just like anything, you do something for 7 years and you're kind of like, all right, I just want a little bit of a challenge. I want something a little bit different than what I've been doing. All right, setting my under eye now. I'm going to take some bronzer from LAWLESS. Hopefully today's interview goes well. I had my first interview with like a VP for the role, and today is just me going in person to meet him as well as some members of the team. Not only would this be like a role in a completely different industry than what I'm used to, I would probably also be on site, and I've been remote for the past 3-ish years, so that would definitely be something new as well. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face with the Kosas Softly Cloud Set, I was gonna say concealer, powder. I'm assuming Softly is the color, and that's not part of the name. So maybe it's just Kosas Cloud Set. I normally don't really set my face because I am on the drier side, but just in case we're gonna set. All right, I'm gonna do my lashes off camera really quickly, but I'm gonna use some of the Kiss Falsify lashes, I wanna say they're called. All right, y'all, I had to step away and like take care of my hair and things like that, but I am ready. This is the final look. Very, very simple, as you can see. Nothing too crazy. Sorry if you hear my boyfriend talking. Let me show you what I'm wearing. I can do that with this lens. So I just have on a white blouse. This is my Fendi belt, and then I have on some white slacks. I'm wearing all off-white. I feel like it's very on brand for who I'm interviewing with. I'm not interviewing with off-white. Let me clarify that part. But I am interviewing at a hotel, a really well-known hotel here in Miami, and I just feel like boss vibes, all like cream, a little Olivia Pope Miami moment. And that's it. I am getting a little nervous. Wish me luck. I'm listening to my playlist called Money Talk. I will link it down below because it's my playlist that I listen to before like any big meeting that involves interviews, you know, budget discussions, all of those things. And I'm also listening to Alien Superstar by Beyonce because it's a true manifestation song. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully we can look back at this video one day and be like, oh my God, this is her getting ready for the job that she got. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like, share with your friends, comment, do all those good things. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.